I pretty much always wanted to be a cowgirl. I can't imagine not having horses. Hi, I'm Jimmi Jo Montera from Greeley, Colorado, and this is my Equinety barn check. I started roping from age 4. My parents had horses, my dad roped, and so we grew up with horses, loved it from day one. Started breakwaying, team roping, goat tying. Did Little Britches, high school, and college rodeo for the University of Wyoming. It was a great rodeo team. Winning the all-around and win the goat tying and the team for the year, and it was a big accomplishment. After I graduated from college, I went on to some Ammies and worked at my dad's business. Always wanted to rodeo, but it really wasn't probably doable. Where I was at, breakaway was not the thing that it was now. There's so much more opportunity to actually make money doing it than before. You know, you've always had barrel racing, but breakaway's gotten so big now, and the team ropings, the U.S. ropings, the opportunities for women in rodeo are stronger than ever. I love to rope, I love to compete, and my husband does too, but you gotta work at it. So it's been a real positive thing in my life to have somebody backing me and have the same interests that I do. My husband built this place probably 30 years ago. It was an old farm, so he kind of worked with what was here. We've got an indoor arena, which is pretty important in Colorado, especially in the winter. And we've got an outdoor also, and a preferred walker, and I guess everything I could dream of to have for horses. So this is our indoor arena, which we spend most of our time in. The indoor makes it to where if you want to rope and practice and ride some green ones, you're not so dependent on the weather. It's pretty much where I live, so I love the barn. So one of the coolest things about our indoor arena is our his and hers tack room. When me and my husband got married, I kind of invaded his tack room, so we decided we needed 2 of them. This is my husband's. His is somewhat neat, but I like to keep things a little bit different than he does. And mine's just a little bit further down here. Maybe a little neater, maybe not, but this is my tack room. I like to keep my ropes pretty organized. I keep my heel ropes, mediums, medium softs, hanging up in order so I know what I have. And then each horse has their own individual bridle, and I like to keep it in a certain spot and just keep things simple. Now I'll go get my horses and we'll get started. So this is where we keep our horses. We keep them outside of the indoor. We do have a couple inside stalls, but generally we keep them outside unless it's a blizzard or we've been riding them and they get real hot in the winter, but most of the time this is where they stay. This is one of my main mounts, John Wayne. He's 15. I got him without riding him, and it was probably one of the better decisions I've made as far as horse purchases. He's kind of been one of my steady guys for 6 years now. He's just an enjoyable horse to have around, and he's been great for me. He works really good. And he's had some health issues over the years, so I keep him on Equinety, keep him strong. I ask a lot of him. So in his later years, I kind of like to keep him as good as I can. So that's what I do with him. And this is Llama. He's my new up-and-coming one. He's a 6-year-old I got from Jewel Level, and I got really high hopes for him. Yeah, just got him this spring, so just gonna start hauling him this year. And this horse here is Powder. Got him when he was 4, he's 7 now. I just started hauling him last year, and he's come on really well. And he's a big horse, and I tie on heelings, so I like a bigger, stronger horse just for that sake, but he loves Equinety. And it keeps him going on the road. He's always nice and full, big and strong, end up being one of my top horses. And this horse here on the end is Diver. He's registered name First Prize Diver. He's a stud, and we got some babies out of him, but we also head on him too. So my other heel horse that I haul a lot is Mr. Kitten. His register name is Rake It In, so Kitten. And so I had to throw Mr. because everybody thinks he's a mare if I just call him Kitten. So I keep him up here by Pearl. She's our little filly, and he keeps her company, so I like to keep him up here. I got Kitten, Powder, and First Prize Diver from Larry Rice with Flag Ranch. Really nice breeding program. I had real good luck with them. So Mr. Kitten is 12 now, so I kind of pick and choose where I ride him. And I've fed him Equinety for quite some time now. He's a real big stopper, and kind of helps him, you know, he works hard, and I feel like it helps him recover and do his job a little better. I've broken my back twice, and after having a couple back fusions, I've gotten pretty picky on what I ride. I want something solid as far as no buck. And I do expect them to be fairly athletic, because that's what we do. I mean, we're not just out there loping around in circles. We ask a lot of them, and, you know, taking care of your horses and making sure they've got everything they need is a big thing to me right now. Because I know when I feel good physically, I work better, and I think that's the same with them. And so I've been feeding Equinety probably pushing 2 years now. You know, I think the market is flooded with a lot of supplements, but this is just something that could complement what you're giving to get the most out of what you are feeding. I feel like my horses have stayed sounder. The recovery time seems to be a lot quicker. If you want to do this for a living, you've got to get your horses every advantage to work their best. You're not going to get by on luck. You know, you got to get your priorities right, and you got to work at it. Since our kids are all grown and we don't have to do any of the normal stuff with teenagers and all that, we're kind of hoping to have a little time frame here to really compete and go hard for a while. Maybe do that a little more consistently. Something that we enjoy doing together. And so I think for a few years we'd like to go as much as we can. Well, thanks for joining me today at my Equinety Barn Check. We got to get loaded. We're headed to Texas, so hope you all have a good day.